Welcome to our tutorial on process simulation with ARIS. Do you ever want to change something in your business, but you don't because it's impractical or too expensive to test alternatives? Wouldn't it be great to understand the consequences associated with change before that change really happens? With ARIS Simulation, you can see what would happen if you made a change. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to change your process when it's not immediately obvious what the consequences would be, and you'll find out how to handle significant uncertainty regarding the consequences of a proposed change. Typical use cases for a simulation are a comparison of an as-is and to-be process, or the design of a new process and the validation of its expected performance. In this tutorial, you will learn more about the first scenario. So let's start. In our demo company called United Motor Group, the car servicing by customer request process is already modeled. Customers often complain about long waiting times, and you also know the costs for this process are very high. But how can you balance cost and time? To learn more, the business analyst can run a simulation of the process. He starts by selecting all relevant process attributes to retrieve corresponding results from the simulation statistics. In this example, the number of function costs and human resource costs are important. Next, the business analyst starts the simulation. As soon as the evaluation is finished, simulation results can be analyzed. At a glance, he sees that there is a dynamic wait time peak at Service the Car. But what's causing that peak? For a deeper insight, he can evaluate how human resources are used. The degree of utilization shows a high value pertaining to the service team members in comparison to the two other roles. This indicates that the workload of that team is much higher than the others. What does this mean for human resource costs? By taking a closer look at these costs, you see that service team member costs point to good utilization. However, costs for the advanced service team member and service dispatcher point to bad utilization. A query provides the business analyst with a closer look at the different team members, cost rate, and number of employees. All these results show it's necessary to reduce excessively long wait times for Service the Car and improve team member workload. Could a possible solution be to reduce long waiting times through job rotation, meaning that a service dispatcher with idle time could support busy service team members? Let's find out. To see if this idea makes sense as a basis for process improvement, the business analyst can customize the number of employees for each object and simulate the results. As soon as changes are applied, he can restart the simulation to view the results. Waiting times are reduced, the staff is better distributed, and the idle time costs are lower. This shows that all those changes would be a perfect basis for process improvement and result in cost reduction and improved workload of employees. Now you know how to use ARIS to find the answer to what-if questions. You know how to change your process by analyzing resource allocation changes. And you saw how to optimize throughput times and balance human resource utilization, which in turn can improve employee satisfaction. Visit us to learn more.